Did you have any favorite foods?
Yes, dehydrated artichoke hearts were favorites with me. The cream turkey, I thought was very good, too.
Mm-hmm. And tang.
Of course.
Don't get smart, Buster. I can pull a trigger as well as anybody.
Insist on your right to be equal. Under the 243rd, 244th, and 255th Amendments to our Constitution, it is the law of the land that nobody can be better looking than you are. Nobody can be smarter than you are.
Come on, come on!
Nobody can run faster than you can. How do you do? I am Diana Moon Glampers, your handicapper general. If you know of anyone who can do something better than you can, it is your duty to report that person to my office at once. We want to handicap him fast, so he won't make you or anybody feel inferior ever again. Wherever you live, no matter what time of day or night, simply dial 1776. Tell the operator who it is that's making you feel like something the cat drug in. We'll cream him. We'll settle his hash.
Wow! Where's your handicaps?
What?
Get this guy some handicaps!
Hey, get your handicaps on.
Oh, here you. Take this. Put it on and be quick about it.
What is this?
Oh,
You're making a
one
mistake
for the
here.
books. You
Come
are.
on, wise guy, into your handicaps.
I got two 25-pounders in the front, Mike.
And two 40-pounders in the back.
That ought to slow you down, Mac.
Hey, meathead, what's your IQ?
Oh, maybe 131.
131? Gee, you need a radio. Mike, you got a spare?
Right. Get it right away.
Why do I need a radio?
Well, it's only fair, ain't it? I mean, it stands to reason. You got more brains than most, so you need a radio so you don't take advantage of everybody.
Put this on, quick. And you better get out of here. Here comes the director.
And here.
Anyone tampering with government IQ handicap radio will be subject to 2 years in prison or a fine of $10,000 in compliance with Article 334J. Hate that superior intellect of yours. And settle its hash.
Good day, sir.
Hello, Mr. Director.
And now, direct from Television City, we bring you Television City's Symphonette under the baton of Alfred Bluejean, presenting Television City's own corps de ballet in a special performance of Musical Moments.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is we're interrupting this program because of a special news bulletin which has just come in. Ladies and gentlemen, the police have announced today the escape of Harry Hazer? Harrison Bergeron, age 23, who was being held on suspicion of conspiracy. Bergeron is a genius and an athlete, and is considered very dangerous. This is me once again, and we had that story about Harrison Bergeron, and we forgot to show you his picture. Here is a picture of Harrison Bergeron, ladies and gentlemen. That's Harrison Bergeron. He's considered very dangerous, so shoot first. That's all from the police. Good evening.
Attention down there. Now this is the director speaking. I'm going to have to advise you that what you're doing is just against the law, is what it is, and we're going to have to ask you to stop. And we can't be responsible for what happens to you if you continue to
music.
Some of the TV shows they put on nowadays are downright indecent. Decent.
43 million babies were born last year. The Earth's population doubles every 2 months.
Canada,
8
China,
million people die
United
from
States,
starvation
Brazil,
every day.
Australia, India, Argentina, Sudan,
They would reach the
Algeria,
sun.
Congo,
The oceans of the Earth have shrunk to 1/8 the size they were 10 years ago. Is that an average Indian couple postpones sterilization until after having achieved 4.5 living children? The complexity of the Indian problem is further highlighted by the fact that there are 90 to 100 million married couples of reproductive age in India today, one of whom more than 90% lack effective birth control.
It's always stone cold by the time the client takes the first bite. He's not interested in more than the first bite anyway. Appetite isn't a big problem over there. I take this over to Howard, Mr. Lionel J. Howard. Lionel J. Howard.
Don't worry about carrying disease. You're carrying food to the ethical suicide call. You could have bubonic plague and it wouldn't make any difference to the people over there. They'll all be dead in an hour anyway.
You're late.
Sorry, I have this thing about time.
You're new?
Yes.
Well, you are not only late, but you are not smiling enough. One ought never let that smile fade when they're in here. Wider. Follow me.
What are all the people doing outside?
What kind of a question is that? They're living.
Oh.
Not any more crowded out there than it is anyplace else. You know any place that's any less crowded?
No.
Now, Mr. Howard is right in there. Now, you bring him his meal, and you listen very politely to whatever he has to say. He's got a lot to say.
Can do.
Now, if he suddenly decides that he's ready to die, you agree with him strongly, ring the bell, and keep him in a suicidal frame of mind until I get there.
Right.
And smile.
Don't be shy. Come in. Come in. And wipe that idiotic grin off your face. It's part of your job. Smile, smile, smile. Think I don't know that?
I brought you food.
Well, put it on the table and sit down. You know, it's nice getting away from the crowd. A lot of people would like your job. They'd welcome the opportunity to get into a suicide parlor without dying, yet getting away from the crowd.
I'm lucky, I guess.
Human beings are like drooplets.
Drooplets?
Little knobs in the raspberry. Those are drooplets. Now human beings are jammed together like that. What took you so long?
Oh, just general ineptitude and some character flaws.
Another 2 minutes of waiting for you, and I'd have walked out of here.
You would have decided to go on living?
You call what they're doing out there living? I don't call that living.
There must be some other word.
I've chosen cyanide. My wife wanted me to take the carbon monoxide. God knows why. Maud, I said, cyanide's more masculine. You know, when they started the ethical suicide program, I wrote the President of the United States, and I said that veterans ought to have the option of being tied to a stake with full military honors and shot by a firing squad of United States Marines in dress blues. I got a form letter for an answer. Said he had passed it on to the VA. Probably in some bureaucrat's wastebasket, I expect.
Difficult to remember, isn't it? A day without your ethical birth control pill. A day without that wonderful numb feeling below your waist. A day without the protection
What
from
is
the
that?
lust of sex.
Oh, the hostesses keep feeding those suicide commercials
Now
in
you're
here.
pure peace.
They're loaded with lots of reasons to get the hell off Earth.
A beautiful pill that almost kept our population in control. And the beautiful pill that helps us through the days until the day of complete bliss arrives. A bliss of blessed death. Just peace in your nearest ethical suicide parlor. Your favorite meal from Howard Johnson's. Served by our charming hostesses in a scrumptious suicide room where you and you alone can expire. Haven't you had enough? Why don't you call your local ethical suicide parlor today? It's the ethical way to go.
Been listening to that government stuff for years. Never had any use for it before.
You did say cyanide, didn't you, Mr. Howard?